Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome to Mike on the Mic, Sanjeev and Saif. Let's kick it off one time. What is the service that you're providing to the public now, and where did that initiative come from?
So we're providing a service where we're allowing customers to be able to shop from the comforts of their home.
Mm-hmm.
And especially now in this very trying time with the COVID-19 epidemic that's happening, it's pretty much bringing convenience directly to their door where they don't have to risk themselves from going out, being exposed to the elements, whatnot, and and having the items they need delivered safely to their door.
And what are the customers' feedback like for this initiative? And anyone can answer that one.
So far, the feedback has been very positive. A lot of people like the initiative. A lot of our employees also within our company actually use the service because, I mean, they have kids and all these sorts of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You never know, you go to the grocery and, you know, somebody has this virus and I mean, you contract it and carry it home and then your entire family end up getting contact with it. You need to look at all that direction. So far the feedback has been very positive. It has been well received within the community. We actually have a couple of charity groups and all too that want us on board with them in terms of helping them out in terms of delivery and all these sorts of stuff. So these are the things that we're looking at. I would say generally the feedback is very positive.
Was the business in existence before COVID-19?
Yes, it was. It was actually, this is something that we have been trying to work on for the last 4 years in the making. We, sometime in September last year, we decided to open, to shoot forward with the idea of an e-commerce company in Trinidad and Tobago, similar to Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So the Amazon of Trinidad. So Sanjeev and I both met and we decided to, hit the road with it, and we started off doing something that's more like a variety store, I should say. Partnering with companies in terms of selling online and delivering to customers, and that has been well received. But then in these times when most of our merchants are closed, both Sanjeev and I decided that, hey, listen, groceries, that would be a very good idea because, I mean, less contact, and it also empowers the government's vision, which is stay at home, so it actually helps the general public from not being out, so I mean, this is where everything came about.
You both could answer from your own perspective, but I'm going to ask the question, how important is innovation and technology usage at this time?
So technology, Trinidad, I believe is actually one of the most technologically advanced third world countries it has out there, right? And this initiative is actually extremely good with not just increasing our standards as a country, but also bringing that technology aspect to Trinidad and having it readily available to the public. And I see a lot of people taking advantage of it. I see a lot of people utilizing it. We get a lot of responses. We get a lot of requests. Our downside is, yes, we are a third world country, but we're fast growing, and I mean, it can only get better.
And same question, Saif.
Yeah, can you repeat?
How important is innovation and technology at this time?
So the thing is, with COVID-19, you will realize that a lot of businesses are actually moving towards this digital transformation, such as e-commerce, selling online. Even companies that weren't even thinking about 2 months ago, thinking about digital transformation, are actually reaching out to us to create websites and all these sorts of stuff, e-commerce, how we did it, advice and all these sorts of stuff. So in the next, I believe in the short-term period, they're going to see where a lot of these companies going to want to be using this technology in terms, so that they could get their stocks, their businesses online and push it out. So I think in the next maybe so before, right? Before all of this, e-commerce, nobody really cared about it or even looked at online business. Everybody would be like, boy, Science, you're shooting a real tough direction there, boy, to actually open an e-commerce business and try and sell online. That's a tough market, especially in Trinidad, where we, as Sandra say, to do it a little bit backward. A lot of people do have credit cards and all this sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, I was like, listen, if we don't start now, at some point in time, somebody else is going to start it. And I rather be there first than anybody else be there first. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
And so that's one aspect. The second aspect is that in these times, a simple thing as exchange of money, you don't know where that money was, what that money has on it, what virus you could contract from handling money.
Yeah.
So that I not work with the banks and they just like how they're trying to promote online banking, the paperless currency, I should say. All these things, business itself, e-commerce business, I should say, points to that direction where we go to a paperless or cashless society and more credit cards, links machines, these sort of stuff. So, I mean, definitely, that's my response to your question.
Is there some kind of change management that we could use the COVID crisis now in order to change the culture of using online services? Can we use that as an opportunity now to change that culture of using online services?
We can actually use this as an opportunity to change the culture, but it will take it's a huge learning curve. It will take some trial and error. It will take a lot of people willing to move away from the actual physical currency and going to a safer way, which is credit card, or even, I mean, we have partnered with WePay and Paywise. So they
And FAC.
and FAC, so you don't have to go and physically hand the cash out. I mean, Trinidad has a lot of crime in it too. We don't want to risk anyone going out there with cash in hand waiting for an item. Worse yet, our delivery driver, you know, with cash in the actual vehicle, risking his safety as well.
Especially in these times, these are some tough times that we're in. Huh?
Yeah, definitely. Could anyone walk me through the process for a customer who makes an order and what it's like?
Yeah, so pretty much you go onto glideonline.net and you create an account. It's actually free to create an account. All it requires is your first name, last name, and an email address. After that, you can start browsing all of the products that we have on the site. Now, right now, we're focusing mainly on the grocery items, but we do carry a wide range of products apart from just grocery. We have from electronics to furniture to appliances to clothing, men, women, and children, sporting goods. So a wide variety, a big genre of different products. And you pretty much see what it is you like. You're going to get a variety, of course. We're not sticking to just one brand name. We actually create that variety on the site. We have over 4,000 products on the website right now, and that's not including the grocery items, right? And you add it to your cart. Once you add it to your cart and you're happy with what you've chosen, you can simply just click on the checkout and you can choose which payment option you wish to use. So for credit cards, you can use your regular bank credit card because it's processed by FAC, which is a secured Caribbean-based payment option. So it's fully secure. Nothing happens on our side, everything happens on FAC's side. Right? Secondly, you can go to any Paywise or WePay outlet and actually make your payment transaction through there. Once we get confirmation of everything, which normally happens within 24 hours or the very next day, we go ahead and dispatch our driver to collect the items from our merchant distributors or merchant suppliers and make arrangements with the customer. We make contact with the customer to actually fulfill the order and deliver the items to them. That happens within 1 to 3 days
Okay,
of
okay.
placing the order.
And my next question, kind of winding on the interview now, what are the safety steps you take for yourselves, staff members, and also to customers during this particular period?
Right. So right now, well, we are all working from home. Even despite that, our building is being sanitized on a daily basis. Our vehicles are being sanitized on a daily basis. Our drivers are fully equipped with gloves, hand sanitizer, and face masks. Plus, they have a spray which they would spray on the items from putting it into the vehicle on a daily basis as well.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add as we wind down now?
No, I mean, we pretty much take every single precautionary step that we can take right now during this COVID-19 to help the people of Trinidad. We are, going through a little more expenses just because of the added sanitization and the added materials that we need, such as gloves and face masks for the safety of our customers. But we're taking those steps to do it right and to keep everyone safe.
Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for joining me on Mike on the Mic. And I hope you and your business more success in the future and we get some more people embracing the digital technologies. You all have a good day.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
All right, take care.